Damn. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name's Briante and I'm here to bring you joy, knowledge, entertainment, and just a little bit of crazy. Just a sprinkle. Just a sprinkle of crazy. But in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to get this pink and purple glitter bead. Now, these are like the glitter beads that you probably have seen all over Instagram, Twitter, Facebook from makeup artists like Shirley Beats, Beauty by Melissa, Kiki Adams, etc. Yeah, this is basically just like that basic, you know, glitter baddie glam bead, and it's really easy to achieve. So that's what I'm going to be showing you today. So if you're interested in seeing how I got this bomb ass look, then just keep on watching. Okay, so this look is going to be pretty simple, but it just comes out looking glam and like you did a lot of work when you really didn't. I know you've probably seen all over the internet from makeup artists like Shirley Beats, Beauty by Melissa, and Kiki Adams. So I'm going to show you how to get the look really easy. So the palette that I'm just going to be using is the Crayon Case Box of Crayons palette. Now I think this palette is discontinued. I know y'all are probably like, damn girl, another discontinued palette, but the brand is still going. So if you want to check out some products from there, I highly recommend them because the shadows are pigmented, the highlighters are popping, like just the lip colors are really like comfortable to wear. So yeah, I recommend the Crayon Case. So the colors are all, you know, pretty straightforward. But I'm going to be taking purple in my crease. For that, I'm just going to be using a pencil brush from Emax Design. Let me base my dang eye first. What's wrong with me? Okay, now I'm going to be taking the pencil brush and putting the purple in my crease. Y'all see the pigment? Like, we're not even going to discuss the pigment because that would go into a whole nother video if I did. Okay, now I'm just going to be taking my tapered blending brush from D.U.B, and I'm going to go in with the pink. Then I'm just going to blend on top of that. Like I said, this look is really easy. It just looks like you did a lot of work, which is what we really want. It reminds me of like that thing that P. Louise always says, where simplifying the technique to maximize the results or something like that. No, let me not loosely quote someone if I don't know exactly what she said, but I was watching a video last week where she was doing like this really technical eye look, which I kind of want to do now that I think about it. I know that I can do it. I just know it's going to be tedious, but it's going to be worth it. Yeah, she was talking about how you simplify the technique to amplify the results. And I really like that saying. Next, we're gonna take like kind of like this flat blending brush. Like it's flat, but yet it's fluffy at the same time. So don't really know off the top of my head what you would call that, but yeah, we're gonna be taking that and then some more of my Glamouflage concealer. And we're just gonna be tapping that on the lid. Kind of just like clearing out a space to put the pigment and glitter. Now we're going to go over the edges of that concealer with the tapered blending brush to kind of just help seamlessly blend it into the shadow. Y'all, excuse my voice. It's been raspy for like the past couple days and I don't even know why. Like, I'm not sick, so Okay, so now for one of the stars of the show, I'm going to be taking the Larue pigment stack. Y'all, Larue and these dang pigments gonna like send me over the edge, because I swear these are the pigments that you see everybody using on Instagram to give them like that, you know, beautiful shimmer. Like, it has the white gold pigment in it, which is probably like her top seller. But yeah, these pigments just make me wanna, yeah. So we're gonna be using a mix of this purpley duochrome one. Let me open it up so y'all can see it, so y'all can really get the full effect. But yeah, this purpley duochrome one and this blue shimmering one. Now, the stackers themselves don't have the names of the pigments on them, so I'm going to search them up and I'm gonna put them down in the description box if you're interested. And yeah, next I'm gonna be taking that flat taper brush again, and I'll just mix the pigments on like this empty lash little plastic insert. I'll be recycling a lot of my packaging to just use it for little things like that. So we're just gonna leave like a little window right there in the front. You don't want to take the pigment all the way to the front, because for one, I just feel like it starts to look muddy and messy, and for two, we're leaving that for like the star of the show. We're gonna put another pigment right there in our inner corner, so we don't want to put too much right there. So I've been asked what's best for glitter a lot of times, and I'm gonna say the Duo brush on glue. This is what you see everybody using to get that glitter like really shimmery and reflective, because it doesn't dull the shine of the glitter like most glitter primers do. Okay, so I'm just gonna be brushing on that lash glue on my lid, and you want to leave like a little window, a little buffer, because you don't want to take it all the way down to your lash line, because for one, then you'd have like glitter hit your lashes and you'd have to clean that up, and then two, it would make your liner bumpy. Next, I'm going to be taking my glitter stacker from my brand Blinged. Everything is still in the works. I'm focusing on rebranding at the moment, so my glitter brand will be back really soon, so y'all just look out for that. And I'm going to be taking the shade Tutti Frutti, which is this pink and purpley shade. Look at that, y'all. All my glitters are reflective like that, so yeah, you won't ever have to worry about shine, because I swear you'll be shining bright like a diamond every single time. But now I'm just going to be taking my finger and pressing the glitter on. Your finger is best to press on glitter because it helps disperse all the flakes evenly, and it doesn't absorb the glitter like a brush would. Next, I'm gonna go in with my absolute favorite liquid liner. And y'all won't believe me when I say that it is only $1, sis. And it is from Shop Miss A. It is their AOA Studio liquid liner in black. And AOA Studio is kind of like their prestige brand, I guess. It's like their own, you know, name brand on their site, because they also sell lots of other like really affordable makeup there. It's also really helpful considering what we're going through right now. Like, if you can't make it to the drugstore, if you prefer cheap makeup, then you can order off their site, and they have a really like wide selection of a lot of different products. The only thing about this liner though is it's not matte. I know a lot of people prefer a matte black liquid liner, but if I don't want it to have that little bit of shine, I can just go over it with like a black eyeshadow or something, and it'll take care of it for me. But I mean, for $1, you can't beat it. And the brush is really thin too, so I like that. So I'm just gonna go in and make my wing liner, and I'm gonna come right on back. If you guys would like a wing liner tutorial, I know wing liner is pretty, you know, basic. Well, it's basic for me, but it might not be basic for someone else. So if you want to see how I do my wing liner, then just let me know, and I'll make like a little tutorial video over it. Okay, so I just cleaned up my wing liner with the flat brush and my foundation off camera. Now I'm gonna move on into skin. So for starters, I moisturized my skin with my Pond's Dry Skin Cream. It's for facial hydration. Y'all, this is probably the best facial moisturizer I've ever used, in my opinion. It's like, it's got a rich consistency. Like, so it doesn't feel like you're using water on your skin. Y'all know those moisturizers where they're so liquidy, they don't feel like they're even doing anything? Yeah, it's not like that with the Pond's. So I use that day and night, before makeup, in the middle of the day when I need like a little moisture boost, and then at the end after I take off my makeup and after I do my skincare. So next we're gonna be using my e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. Now this is another favorite primer of mine. I switch out between this one and the Maybelline Baby Skin. They said this is supposed to be a dupe, a cheap dupe for the Tatcha Silk Canvas. Now I don't have the Tatcha Silk Canvas because that primer is like $60, sis.
The fuck?
I've seen enough reviews to where they say it's pretty similar, so I'm gonna just take their word on it and just stick with my little $8 primer. I have nails, so I drag, I don't scoop. But I take about that much, and then I kind of warm it up between my fingers, and then I pat it. You want to really pat it where you have the most porous texture. So for me, it's like right here on my cheeks, around my nose. You also want to get your chin. Basically try to get all over, like primer. So I've already did my foundation and my contour off camera. And don't worry, I will be posting an in-depth foundation tutorial next week. So don't even fret, sis. I got you, okay? Okay. Blending out my highlight with this angled sponge. So this is like the best thing ever. I also take like the butt of the blender, like the little booty, and I go in between like my highlight and my foundation and kind of just merge those together, just to make sure there's like no harsh lines where they separate. So for my under eyes on the outskirts, I'm gonna go in with the sponge. And on the inners, I'm gonna go in with the inners. I'm gonna go in with this brush, just to give me a bit more control. Okay, now to set everything, I'm gonna go in with my Coty Airspun powder in the shade Naturally Neutral. And I'm gonna set everywhere where we placed our highlight shade. Just tapping it on the back of my hand just to get an even layer. That's a must. I'm filming! No! Bye! Love you, mean it. Bye.
Your package came.
Okay. Bye. Okay, so I've already set my face and I cleaned up where I bronzed using my Airspun powder. Also added some moles back with my black liner. Some people like to use brown. I just use black because I like how it looks. Now I'm going to highlight. To highlight, I'm going to be using this loose highlighter in the shade Icy from the brand D.U.B Cosmetics. And that is the brand from my good friend Luna Polanese. And D.U.B Cosmetics has brow pencils, lip colors, they have highlighters, and I think she recently came out with like a blush palette. But the thing that I love the most is the setting powders, because she has like 8 different shades of setting powders ranging from white all the way to like a rich chocolate brown. And I'm going to be doing a video on that brand sometime next week. So yeah, if you're interested, just look forward to that. So I'm going to spray one more time just because. Now to highlight, I'm going to be using this Makeup Shack brush. I think it's a T026 if I'm not mistaken. I'm going to have to search it up. I've had this brush for probably 3 years now. It was given to me in a set by Taylor McGahee. If y'all don't know who Taylor McGahee is, then I don't know what you're doing, because she is so talented. She used to do makeup tutorials here on YouTube, but now she models and cis bodies both. I went to a meet and greet of hers in the Gallery Mall in Dallas, and she was giving everybody gifts. So if you're watching this, thank you, Taylor. But yeah, I'm just gonna be highlighting my Cupid's bow, my nose, like the bulb of my nose and the bridge. I do it in 2 separate sections because I don't like to have like just one broad streak of highlighter down my nose. I do it like an exclamation point. Do I want to highlight my brow bone? Yeah, I'm gonna highlight my brow bone. To highlight my brow bone, I'm just gonna be taking this flat shader brush. It's from D.U.B. I'm just gonna tap some on. Okay. You ever just be like amazed with some of the stuff that you do makeup wise? You just be like, okay, self, look at me go off. Now I'm gonna move back into my eyes and finish my bottom lash line. Okay, so for the shadow on my bottom lash line, I'm just gonna be going in with that Crayon case palette in the same 2 colors, pink and purple. And I'm just gonna be using the same brushes as well, so I'm just gonna speed right through that. Okay, next I'm going to be going back into my eyes. I'm going to be taking this Exaggerate Nude Pencil from Rimmel London. I'm going to be placing it in my waterline. That really helps to like open your eyes and make them look more doll-like. Sometimes I'll use this and sometimes I'll just use white, but today I just felt like using nude. Next, I'm gonna go in with my AOA Studio, another product from Shop Miss A, and this is their Fat Lash Mascara, and I'm gonna be coating my lashes, top and bottom. Then I'm gonna be putting on these 25mm falsies, and yeah, I'll come right back. Okay, lastly for our eyes, I'm just going to be taking the Larue pigment stack, and I'm going to be taking the white gold on another flat shader brush. I'm going to be popping that into my inner corner. And y'all, if y'all like this look now, y'all just wait. This is about to take it over the edge, sis. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my God.
Look at that! Look at that! Oh my God!
I'm just gonna shut up and let y'all see. My God. That's why we left that space there for the main star of the show. I mean, the glitter's nice too, but you know. I love using this pigment, y'all. I notice I say y'all a lot, so I'm gonna start putting like a y'all counter in my video, just to see how many times I can catch myself saying it. I use y'all like a sentence enhancer sometimes. And I'm gonna pop on my lashes, and then I'm gonna come back with my little closing comments, and yeah. Okay, so this is the finished look, and on my lips I just have 2 NYX liquid lip suedes, one in the color Vintage and then one in the color Honeymoon, and I just ombre them together. I love ombre lips. I feel like they just make your lips pop. Like if you have small lips, they'll add a little, you know, they'll add a little extra to them. But if you have big lips, sis, then they just like, they make them look even more luscious in my opinion. I I also just did a lip combo video where I showed y'all 3 different lip combinations to wear with this look, and I just left this one on because I like the matte for, you know, this particular eye look right now. Since we have so much shimmer and glitter going on, I wanted to keep the lips kind of muted and matte. But yeah, that's that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Of course, if you have any suggestions, feel free to leave them down below and I'll check them out. As always, my name is Briante. I enjoy sharing my passion with y'all, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye!